Hey guys, Robot here, and this is a little bit of Battlefield 3 Deva Van Peek Rush gameplay. And I sort of went back and played a little bit of Battlefield 3. This is on European servers, so if some of the deaths seem a little bit wonky, that might be why. I have about 100 ping, and I'm using the dreaded M16A3. But hey, why not?
So.
I go back. I try hard.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Dave.
So, what I kind of want to talk about in this video is, what is your favorite rush map
Anything?
in Battlefield 4?
What?
Honest, for me, personally, I'd say it would have to be Siege of Shanghai. I feel it's somewhat balanced. I like tanking on it, which is very important to me. And also, it is seems balanced, and I like the way that they incorporate the Levolution into the map. In fact, I kind of like how they incorporate the Levolution into all the maps. Like on Paracel Storm, the storm is active. Wow, the storm's up on the first set of MCOMs, and then as soon as you get past it, if you get past it, that's one of the least balanced rush maps, in my opinion. The storm goes away. It's like, oh, clear sky, Weatherman was wrong. They get paid to be wrong. I love that job, but I don't have that job. So, what I really wanted to say, as I just gunned down like 3 people with the M16 without even bothering to burst the frickin' thing, that's why it's so dirty, is why Battlefield 3 Rush is considered as better. Maps like Seine Crossing, Bazaar, and Deva Van Peek, why they are considered to be the best rush maps in Battlefield 3. I would say Operation Metro, but I've really not played any rush on Operation Metro, because I just can't stand Operation Metro because of the sheer fact that on anything more than 32 players after the first set of MCOMs, it just becomes a clusterfuck trying to get into the Metro. So why was Battlefield 3 better? I want to ask what I'm asking you guys. Leave it down in the comments. Why was Battlefield 3 so much better for rush, as I throw a nade under a Jeep and kill the driver, and then I get killed by a guy with an M16 sitting up in a house. Nice camping, bro. And now I kind of want to talk about Battlefield 4 Rush in the fact that maps like Zavod, the first set of MCOMs can be hard to get because one of the MCOMs is outside and one of the MCOMs is inside. So the first MCOM that's outside, I believe it's the A MCOM, just goes down. Like, don't even bother defending it. Just try and hold out. But if you get past that, then the next 3 sets of MCOMs, or 2 sets of MCOMs, sorry, are pretty easy. They go into the B flag and they're just in the houses. If you roll the tank up in there, you can take those MCOMs pretty easily. And then the next set are in the old factory. Again, if you roll the tank up in there, you can get it pretty easily. Or if you get the tank down, you can sort of push up, get those spawn beacons on the roof, and just literally jump right on top of the MCOM stations. But then once you get to the F flag is when it gets tricky, because that last set of MCOMs is probably the hardest set of MCOMs in the game. Not so much the A MCOM, but the B MCOM. Up in the tower, you can just sit up there with a bipoded LMG, looking at the door, and as soon as they come in, just blaze them down. And here's an example of why you do not give up your little bird on Deva Van Peek Rush. But my team sucks, so we really didn't even win. So, how did DICE screw up Rush so poorly compared to Battlefield 3? Like, Endgame Rush, that was fantastic. That was the latest Rush sort of attempt by DICE before Battlefield 4. And I loved Endgame Rush. I played it a ton when I got onto PC, which was later in Battlefield 3's life cycle, sort of in June area. And I played the crap out of it. I played the crap out of Rush in general. And not so much Conquest. I didn't like Conquest as much as I did on console, believe it or not. I felt like the Conquest small maps were designed better, and it was hard to find Conquest small servers that were populated at that time in Battlefield 3. So I sort of just stuck to Rush. and I get noob tubed out of the sky. That was actually one hell of a shot by that level 6. So, congrats to him. So, but the thing is, with Rush, you really have to have 2 balanced teams, and that doesn't happen very often in Battlefield 4. Because, believe it or not, there is a skill gap, and it's a fairly big skill gap. You get guys that can't shoot, they can't handle the suppression, and then you get guys that walk in and kill 10 people off the MCOM like it's nothing. Guys like Dark Betrayed, who can just run into anywhere with a M98B and a 44 Magnum and take out the entire team. Guys like that are impossible to beat. Well, they're not impossible to beat, but like they change the dynamic of the game by themselves in a way. And if you see, and you just gotta be careful of guys like that. And if you have like 2 or 3 of those guys on one team, then it's kind of pointless to even try, as I run in and suicide myself to get the last MCOM set. But one more time, the question for you guys: what's your favorite rush map in Battlefield 3? What's your favorite rush map in Battlefield 4? I want to know why and what you would do differently in Battlefield 4 Rush. And so this gameplay is going to come to an end. Right now, they are swarming the MCOM. It's over. So I will see you in the next one.